The Ghana National Fire Service says it will soon clamp down on homes without fire certification. Developers, occupants of residential apartments, as well as commercial home owners will need to acquire a certificate of fire certificate or risk being sanctioned by the Ghana National Fire Service. Now, we want to understand this directive a bit further. I've been joined in studio by DOT Timothy Afom, who is the head of public affairs at the Ghana National Fire Service. Good to have you. Thank you for making time to join us. What exactly is this directive all about?
Well, thank you very much. We have done analysis of fire outbreaks in the country and its effects. And we realized that for the past 5 years, domestic or home fires constitute approximately 42% of all fire incidents in the country. And it will surprise you to know that these fires have caused the deaths of 190 Ghanaians. And therefore,
between which period are we talking about?
Between 2011 and 2015, a 5-year period.
5-year period,
That's
129 right. Ghanaians.
180 Ghanaians.
180.
180 Ghanaians have lost their lives
as a result of
fire
domestic
outbreaks.
fires.
That's
okay.
right. And so, for us to ensure that we put a brake on the unnecessary deaths of our citizens, then there is a need to come up with this policy so that we can, going forward, we may know that when you are in your home, you are safe.
I see. Now, how effective will this directive be? I ask this because this is not the first time you're going to do a certification of buildings. You've done this for industrial buildings. We still have fire outbreaks every other year. So how different will this be that you're going to do?
Now, if you look at our statistics, industrial fires are the least recorded in the country. And it is as a result of the implementation of the Fire Precaution Act in the industries. And that is what has encouraged us to bring that same thing to our homes so that we can reduce the fire outbreaks that occur in our homes. And mind you, most of these fires that occur in our homes are preventable fires. That shouldn't start at all.
No, but I look at Accra, the setting of Accra, for example. Practically, we have lots of buildings in Accra, slums, you know, to talk of that, even adding up to the residential facilities you're talking about. Would you have that will to pursue this and that political, would I say, backing to carry out this directive, especially when you say you're going to punish people who do not have that necessary fire safety?
Well, in the first place, this is going to be a public-private partnership program that we are going to embark on. Because if you look at the issue, it's a huge project that even our numbers cannot support it. And so we are bringing in public institutions like the National Service and the Youth Employment Agency. These are public institutions who are coming on board to help. We also have to bring on board other private institutions who will show interest in this project. So it is going to be a public-private partnership project. Now, when we talk about homes, because it is a collaborative program, the district assemblies will also be brought on board. Because they are responsible for planning of our cities.
Right.
And therefore, once we bring them on board, it doesn't matter whether it's a slum or not. Whatever has to be done will be done to ensure the success of this project.
And when is this beginning?
It has begun. What we are doing is to conscientize the public and to go on with public education. And so it is ongoing, and it's being piloted here in Accra and Tema.
So you began sanctioning people?
No, for now we are not
educating people.
That's right. We are creating public awareness and sensitization.
Very well. Thank you. DOT Timothy Afom is the head of public affairs at the Ghana National Fire Service. They're giving us details of that.